here. Just wanted to say hi. 10 o'clock Saturday night. Time to come on in and say hi. Tell me how your week went. Did you get everything done you wanted to accomplish? Yeah, cousin Brexton here. Cousin Levi. Or I could be Brexton. I have a split personality. I'm letting y'all know this. Nobody's in here yet. There's some. Nope, nobody yet. Let me sit back and let's just see how it goes. Bring the camera a little bit closer. We gotta get that tree in there just a little more. There we go. Yeah. Want to be a little bit more closer to y'all. Well, I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna finish this salad. Oh. Hi, Larry. What can I eat, Larry? Something healthy. Salad with some cheese on top and some poppy seed dressing. Ooh, doggy. Got 2 people in here. Give me a thumbs up. Type in hi. Larry's the first one to type in, so he wins. He's number 1. When you come in, you got to type in hi. And Larry said hi. Ooh, doggy. Look at that, guys. Ooh, doggy. That looks good. Yeah. Thank you. Ooh. 3 people in here. Nerd locations. Hey. Having a salad with some cheddar cheese on top. And then I put some poppy seed dressing. Oh, man. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. 4 people in here. Yeah, I just thought I like to do the Saturday night lives. Yeah, am I stealing that? Is that a copyright issue? I do my Saturday night lives just to kind of get caught up. Everybody gets a whole week of working. They're tired. Yeah. Hey there, Steve. Yeah, good to see you, nerd. Oh, man. I don't know if you were in Saturday night or Friday night's Scott's Live, but it was funny. Him and Randomly Randy were really getting into it. It was so funny. Hope he comes in tonight, Randomly Randy. Scott might show up. You never know. But, yeah, I appreciate you. I know Squirrel Magnet Fishing is doing a live right now, but I think he started a little while ago, so he'll probably wrap it up and sneak in here a little bit. There you go. Silent Forgotten, Chris. That's funny. Did you see my new one I put out there? Steve is in here, and I finally showed him the video. I'll have to go and repost it again because a lot of people aren't saying nothing about it. I did one where I knocked on my trunk, and I think I had Steve, my roommate, in there. It was a real short one. I think because whenever Desert Deb and 909 Adventures Jeff did it in California at that Holy Cross Cemetery is where we did that video. That was hilarious. Desert Deb knocked on it. Brexton, are you in there? Please, nerd locations. If you ever meet up with Scott, please do this to him. Find somebody to hold the camera, film it, walk up to the camera, do like I did. Maybe I did one too where I was at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery and I walked up and I knocked, Brexton, are you in there? Brexton, like that. Just knock on the trunk. Oh, you're supposed to say, oh, I forgot. I'm Brexton. And it was me that did that. Oh, I'm Brexton. But Desert Deb out of the blue goes, oh, I'm Brexton. So I thought we were going to continue the comedy thing. She did it, and I don't think she realized. She's supposed to say, oh, he may not be in there or something like that. But she said, oh, I'm Brexton. So I'm going to continue with that. I know, you did. Oh, you did. Oh, you did the silver car. That's right. Thank you. I'm so sorry, nerd. I did forget it. I'm going to do a compilation. I think I did one, but I'm going to do another one where I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do another one. I know, don't say you're Brexton. I know you did. You already did yours. Yeah. But it's hilarious. And I loved Silent Forgotten. That was funny. And you too, nerd. That was great. Oh, I forgot on Brexton, but I think it was Desert. I don't know. It was just funny, whoever started that. Thank you. Thank you. Please keep doing it. But I want the whole idea of this whole thing is Scott's going to eventually get mad at me one day. He started it. I told this story all the time. When he first came here, we were out here on this road in front of the house, and we were heading down to Grove Hill Cemetery to do the Von Erich graves. Or no, Dealey Plaza. So as we're going down Ferguson, I never met the man before. He picks me up in front of the house. We're heading on down the road. Never met the man before. I just started watching his channel. I saw him down there where he was doing that Selena video. Then he got to Austin where he did Alice's grave, that little tomb that she's belonged to, the ashes were buried in that side of that church. And then I thought, I wonder how I get a hold of this guy. So I texted him on Instagram and I just said, hey, Scott, I would love to meet up with you, please, if you happen to be in Dallas. Well, he says, then he texts me and he says, what's your number? And so I text him, and all of a sudden within 5 minutes, he calls me and we're talking. And I'm like, wow, this is Scott on tape. This is great. Here the man has, I don't know how many subscribers. And I'm like, wow, this is awesome. So we're talking, and that's how it all started. But he shows up the next morning, picked me up. We're heading on down, and all of a sudden he just looks at me, and he's driving, and he goes, you don't know me from a hill of beans. I could be like a serial killer, and I could just knock you out and put you in my trunk. And I got quiet from there, and we're just driving on down the road, and I caught to myself, I went, okay. But I heard the new line now you're supposed to say back. But I didn't do that because at that time, it's been about 6 years ago. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, that's funny. But I want Scott to be there when somebody out of the blue does this. He will just die. I've got so many people lined up to do this when Scott meets up. I've got to talk to this other lady that he's supposed to be meeting up with very soon. He was just in her videos recently, and she's texted me and said if she's ever in Dallas, she would love to meet up. And I said, I'd love it. I'll take her wherever she wants to go. But yeah, so that was that whole line there. And I got 5 people in here. Thank you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I think all you have to do is just tap on the screen and it'll go to it and you'll see thumbs up. And then you just tap it on again and I think it comes back. There you go. Oh, nerd, that would be funny. But I want Scott to see it and I want somebody to film it and just please send it to me. If you want to post it, that'd be great. If Scott says, if you post that, then don't. But just send it to me for sure. I didn't say I wouldn't post it. I'm just joking. I wouldn't. But thank you, nerd. That is hilarious. Yeah, I love those videos. Are wonderful. Oh, it's hilarious. But I want to keep it going just for a while until one day when he calls me perfect right out of the blue. He has my phone number. He'll call me and say, Brexton, can we stop this foolishness? No. It's like the whole time when I first got into his live. And another thing we talked about, I always talk about in his live because he said he was going to come back and we were going to go do the Logan's Run. They filmed the movie Logan's Run here in the Dallas area in about 7 or 8 different locations. I've done a video on it. But I kept mentioning that in his live because you know how many people he gets in there. So I just kept saying Logan's Run, Logan's Run. And then finally Scott just jumps out. He loves doing that on purpose to me. It's so funny. Brexton, please quit mentioning Logan's Run. If I ever come to Dallas, we're not going to go find those sites ever. Quit mentioning Logan's Run. And it was so hilarious. And then finally everybody else in the room was saying, Scott, when you're in Dallas, why don't you do Logan's Run with Brexton? And it was so hilarious. That's been a while back. But I just type in things just to try to get his attention. Because he has so many people in there. So he loves it. But I have been doing better on the whole. 9 minutes in. Awesome, guys. I have been doing better about posting. I am waiting till like 8 a.m. After 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm posting at least 1 to 2 videos. Hi, Patty. Hey, everybody. Everybody say hi to my friend Patty Wilson. Patty in here, Steve Chapman. They were both high school buddies of mine. Patty was in elementary school. I first met her when I came to Dallas in elementary school, 6th grade, Mr. Smith's class. That's why I want to go back to, Patty, that's why I want to go back to our school. They're about to tear it down, our old elementary school, a new school going up. I want to go back in there because I know exactly where I sat in Mr. Smith's class. You were behind me and I was right in front of you. And yeah, I just want to go back and look at that. Miss Overall, there's all these people. Y'all wouldn't know. So, but yeah, guys, this is my dinner. A salad with shredded cheese. Ooh, and then some poppy seed dressing. Oh, man, it's good, guys. I love a good poppy seed dressing. You can get it from Kraft, and it's creamy, and you put it on there. That cheddar cheese makes it just wonderful. So I bought the lettuce today, fresh from Aldi's. So there we go. I got a fresh salad. Trying to get into the salads. That is funny. Now, I need to ask this. That is fun. That is so funny. Silent Forgotten. That is hilarious. That's great. It's fun. So, yeah. But I want to, when he comes to Dallas, he's going to come to Dallas this year. I know he always says he's not. But then he slipped actually in the lives Friday night. And he said that that girl that I was talking about, he just did in the last video, who's been showing up in about 4 or 5 different videos. He said something about she has some places. Wasn't talking to me, he was talking to somebody. She has some places in Dallas that she would like to visit. And I went, the light went off in my head. So I mentioned it again. And that's when he yelled at me again. That was funny. Yeah, it's funny. But you like the fireplace, guys, I got going? Ooh, and the train set down here and the Christmas lights. Just nice and relaxing. I can sit here for an hour or so. Got to be at church in the morning. Going to leave here about 9 o'clock. Going to take my roommate to his meeting hall. And I might work on the puzzle a little while here. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But yeah, just chilling. Chilling like Magellan. But yeah, what's everybody? This is why I do the 10 o'clock at night. This gives y'all a chance to kind of tell 5 people in here. Awesome. This gives you a chance to tell everybody what you did all week. Hey, Kenneth. How are you? How you doing, brother? That's cool. Somebody used to call me brother. 6 people in here. Welcome, Kenneth. Yeah, we do. Like I said, I do at 10 o'clock at night. It's just to get everything off. It just gets everything off your chest. Just get it out. Be nice. My 3 rules: no politics, no religion, and we treat everybody in here like family. Don't get into arguments. We all just have a good time, relax, and say hi to everybody. I don't care about past arguments you've had. Don't bring it here. I have people that have wrenches. They're in blue, that they can put you in timeout. And I don't want that. I want to put anybody in timeout. Yeah. But Stephen Chapman, how are you, buddy? I told him when I was down there earlier, I told him if I tug on my ear, that means I'm about to say something. How you doing, Steve? Or I did it before I did that. So, and usually that's also a signal for something else. But don't do it. Don't do it. So, Kenneth, I hate to ask this because I'm still learning people. I have never met Lured Location, Silent Forgotten. I've met Larry. I've met Patty. There's so many people I have met. Steve, of course, he's my roommate. But where do I know you from, Kenneth? I had a next door neighbor named Kenneth. I think his last name was Pruer, P-R-U-E-R, something like that. I don't know. They lived next door to me there in my old house in East Dallas. And Yeah, I knew him. But if that's you, Kenneth, that'd be awesome. I want to know have I met you? If I haven't, are you here in the Dallas area? Or let everybody know where you're from. I know where a few of these people are all from. Squirrel Magnet Fishing hasn't gotten in here yet. I think I just saw somewhere where he's still live. You're doing okay, Stephen. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good, Kenneth. I had a stepdad named Kenneth. He passed away. I sure hope that's not you. It could be. That would be awesome if I was talking to somebody, an angel in heaven. That would be awesome. Man, that would be the ultimate live. Talking to somebody dead. This is BREXTON live talking to Kenneth, who has passed away a long time ago. He's my stepdad. I hope that's not you, Kenneth. That would be weird. I wouldn't know how to talk to you. Oh, guys, I did a video today. I'm working on it right now. I went back over to Greenwood Cemetery, and there were a lot of the surroundings there that I hadn't done yet. And so I wanted to go back over there and do a little video. I'm still working on it. It should be out tomorrow. That's good. That's good, Chris. You're right. That would be. That's funny. It'd be cool. I can't talk religion, but I do believe in a heavenly family reunion. Everybody, when you get to heaven, you're going to meet your family. Are all going to be up there and greeting you and saying hi. Family, friends, whoever you've invited, they're all going to be there. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But yeah, oh golly, it'd be great if that fire would just get a little bit warmer. Oh man, I got a lot of work to do in here, guys. I still haven't hung the garland. I've got to move things around, and that's going to be a booger. I've got the ladder. I borrowed the ladder from my friend Larry, who's in here, and I got the ladder here. I just got to get up there and get this garland hung. I don't have anybody come over and help me. I'm still kind of a little nervous about heights, but I'm going to get up there and try. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll get that hung. Ooh, 17 minutes in, guys. This is awesome. Where's everybody? Usually everybody right around 10:30, 10:35 or so, all of a sudden more people start showing up. So I'm just warming the room up. So Nerd, what'd you do this week? Silent, what'd you do this week? Kind of type in just a simple answer maybe, or just type in what you want. That's why we're here. Kenneth, what did you do this weekend? Larry, I already know what you did this weekend. Steve, I already know what you did this weekend. Patty, I already know what you did this weekend. But you can type it in if you want to. Monday night, guys, I'm gonna run a little bit late on my live. Monday night, I'm working the election on Tuesday. And we got to be there from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Tuesday. We're working the elections here in Texas. Me, Patty, and we're going to be working. But Monday night, we're going to go in and get the place set up for the election Monday night for about an hour. And so we're all supposed to meet up there where we're supposed to be, and we got to talk to them, and then we got to go from there. So yeah, I'm excited. I like working the election, guys. It pays good. I mean, they call it a volunteer thing, but then we get paid for it. We just already went to, me and Patty already did you didn't do anything, Steve. You did wonderful. That's my roommate, Steve Chapman. He's watching me down there on the television. You didn't do nothing. I was just telling you everybody about when I pulled my ear, I was saying hi to you. But yeah, you worked the election, but we just went to a training class this past Tuesday. We got paid 3 hours. So there's money already, guys. And then now we get to pay from 6 a.m. We'll get paid for that Monday night for an hour. And then we'll get paid for from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Tuesday. It's going to pull in a little bit over $200 and something, guys. So we're excited about that. I could use the money. It takes about 2 weeks after that before you get it. It'll show up on my bank account. But hey, free money. Just to stand there and just make sure There's going to be some new rules. I'm not going to talk politics. There's going to be some new rules on this election. It's going to be hard to do. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to do. So, but we're going to just deal with it. If it gets to a point, we have our judge, our election. 7 people. Yay! You people that just came in, type in and say hi. Don't be watchers. Just say hi. That's all you have to do. Glad you came in. We're just chilling here for an hour from 10 to 11. And I just love talking to y'all. I love your videos. This is a good chance if we get, I don't know if we're going to get, we probably won't get Arlene in here. Arlene has a new name if y'all didn't know it. I put her in my YouTube supporters. She's Arlene the Lincolnator. She gave me permission. She's Arlene the Lincolnator. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. I see 2 people so far on the thumbs up. I want to match that 6. So come on. But yeah, so yeah. So I just chill on Saturday nights here at 10. When I first started this live, I had the camera towards the table and I was working on the puzzle. But it got to a point where there's sometimes you'll go there almost 30 or 40 minutes where you're not finding pieces. But then all of a sudden you'll start finding a piece and it'll all just start clicking in. And I'm going, oh my gosh. I did watch a video, thank you, Larry, on a video on the puzzles where this girl shows you what to do on the puzzles. She'll tell you, take your puzzle, get your outside done all the way around. That's mostly that's the important part. But then take sections and separate your pieces by like the blues. If you notice this is all the skies or the window, that's what I did. If you know it's all Santa Claus, and you do that, you separate all the greens, the reds. Then you start working those together. And then where you know they're going to go, you slide them in that section, move the puzzle pieces out of the way that you're not working on, and you put those there. And then eventually you can just start adding all the pieces in between. And that's what I'm doing. It's going to take a while. I started this before Christmas. So usually these puzzles take forever. This is a 1,000-piece puzzle. Usually I do 500. The next puzzle after this will be the one Randy, Big Bake on the Move, sent me a 1,000-piece puzzle. His is next. I like Christmas puzzles. They're fun. Randy's looks a little tough, but it'll probably take me till Christmas, maybe. Some of these things, sometimes they take me 3 to 4 months, but I just don't work on them all the time, but I do whenever I think about it. I'll come upstairs before I go to bed, come up here, have some fun putting the puzzle together. So, yeah. What's everybody typing in? I don't see no typing. Y'all asleep out there? Hold on. Uh-oh. There we go. No, Steve, you didn't do anything. Full-time daddy duty. Wow. How many children you got? Nerd, how many children you have? I never had kids. I'm 68, never been married. I'm married to my money. I'm not going to talk about it, Larry. Larry told me no. Pretty soon, Larry's going to be calling my phone here in a minute. Brex's tornado, yeah! Thank you, Thrasher, for not using that other word. Very good. I got a little bit of your live this week. I apologize. I was out driving around with my friend Larry, taking him to locations. I am his Uber friend. I love that. And I've taken him around. And wow, that's awesome. Oh, awesome, man. 1 and 7-month-old. Wow. Yeah, good to see you, Thrasher. But y'all need to go in. I wish we had somebody that can do links. If anybody knows how to do links, put links. Because Arlene was really good at that. She put people's links in here, and you can tap on them, subscribe to them, tap back on the screen, and come back in. I did that the other night in somebody's live. Oh, it was Lisa's and Adams. They were doing that one where they were walking down Niagara Falls sidewalk. Oh, I was cold in that video. That was chilly. Just to watch it, I was cold. I had to put a blanket around me. But every time the link would show up, I'd tap on it and I subscribe. I subscribed that night watching Lisa and Adam's video to 7 people. One of them, I think, showed up in here just a while ago, I think. Now, Kenneth, are you still here? Still haven't gotten where you're from, or I missed that chat. My chat doesn't always stay on the screen, guys, and I apologize. There you go. Silent Forgotten. Thank you, Silent Forgotten. Tap on that if you haven't subscribed to Mr. Thrasher. There you go. Need nerd. That's hilarious. But yeah. So I want everybody to subscribe and just enjoy in this live. It's just fun. 25 minutes in, and I'm enjoying it. I love talking to y'all. Yeah, I know. Spell check's terrible, nerd. Nerd. I just called you a nerd, Mr. Thrasher. He does a live sometime midweek, and he sometimes does them on weekends. There you go. There you go. Silent Forgotten's got his link up there. Can you get me a link up there? Everybody's already linked into me, I hope. But yeah, Thrasher does a live where he goes on for about 2 hours, maybe a little more, a little less, but he gets his guitars out and he jams to these things. Thrasher, they're wonderful. I love his Green Day songs. He has a song he's done for me called BREXTON Tornado. I love it. Oh yeah, I know. And I am enjoying live. I love live. It's so much fun. There you go. Nerd Locations has got Silent Forgotten. I'm glad you know how to do that. I'll have to talk with you one day. You can show me how to do that where I can just type in. Y'all hearing me okay? That was the only problem with my video today. I went out to Greenwood Cemetery to work on a video today. I didn't bring this little mic thing, and I should have brought it. I didn't know really I was going to head over there until I was taking my friend Larry off to do a project that he had to work on. And so I decided I was going to branch off and go over for the next 2 hours and do a video at that Greenwood Cemetery, which I've been before. I did the Union and the Union and the Confederate graves there. And this cemetery is in the heart of Dallas, right close to downtown Dallas. It has a lot of famous governors, mayors all over Dallas, dated back to the 1800s. It's really cool. I love the cemetery. So I'm doing a video where I'm just walking around, showing the neat monuments, read a little bit about certain families. Here we go, guys. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry. I'm back. I don't even think it knocks me out here whenever somebody calls my phone number. Copy and paste. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. Uh-oh. Why am I on the screen? Where am I at? Hold on, guys. I'm not on the screen. Where'd I go? Larry, what'd you do to me? I know, Puff the Magic Dragon. I know, I love it. But I'm not on the screen. What did I do wrong here? Hold on, guys. Let's see what I did. Oh, man. Oh, that didn't work. Can y'all see me? I can't see I can see your chat. I know. Larry, what did you do to me? I see you, but I don't see you. You see me, but I'm not seeing you. I can't figure out what I do. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to a black screen. That's just creepy. What did I do? None. Top chat. No. There's live chat. Good. I can see that. Thank you. Thank you, Thrasher. I just don't know what I done, guys. Retouch, hide video, mute, flip. I did the flipping already. Y'all seeing me? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that was it. Nope. Oh my God. I'm dead. I'm gone. Ah! Larry, what'd you do? I don't see y'all at all. So I can see your chat, but I don't see the screen. So y'all keep typing in. There you go. Thank you. But y'all can see me normally over here. What am I doing? Somebody tell me what I'm doing. Then I'll know you can see me. But I can't see you. It's a black screen. So I don't know what I did. Thank you. Thank you. There you go, Silent Forgotten. There you go. There you go. I flipped it already. Flip would make you be seeing the back, but I flipped it already. Are y'all seeing me at all? I know. Silent Forgotten Nerd. Have y'all ever done a live where you just kind of, I'm not on the screen no more. I don't know what happened, guys. This is so funny. Oh my word, what did I do? No, I don't want to do there. I don't know what to do. Oh, man. Oh, I got the top people in here. Woohoo. I am going to be learning. You're not seeing me? Okay. What about now? I don't know what to do, guys. I got listed on there the top fans. That's funny. Oh man, guys, I don't know. Flip it back. I don't know, Larry. You keep saying that. All right, say yes if you can see me, but don't just say yes. Say yes, I can see you. Can you see me? See me? Yes, we see you. Okay, there. Thank you, Larry. But like I said, I'm not seeing you. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to talk here. That's fine. At least I can see the live chat. Good evening, BREXTON. Squirrel magnet fishing. I saw where you had a live before me here, guy. I was getting set up for mine, and I didn't want to disturb you. I hope I didn't interrupt your live, but I saw where you had a live, Mr. Squirrel, and everything. So, yeah, good. You can see me. Good. Thank you, Larry. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I'm in a whole new zone. Squirrel magnet fishing, maybe you know how. I'm seeing a black screen. I don't know how to get out of it. Y'all are seeing me, but all I'm seeing is a black screen. I can see your messages coming across the chat. But other than that, here I'll test it out. What am I doing? Somebody type in what I'm doing. Since you can't see me or I can't see you, I'm going to eat. Yummy, yummy, yummy. What am I doing? Look at that, guys. Oh. Okay. There you go, shoveling food in my face. Thank you. There you go. That's my salad with poppy seed dressing and shredded cheddar cheese. Ooh, that's a good dinner. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know what I did. Squirrel or nerd or anybody. Silent Forgotten. I don't know what I've done. Y'all keep saying flip it, but I have flipped the button, and that's not doing to me any good. Somewhere I've messed up. Let me do this. Let's see what happens here. Oh, wait. I'm back. God, I can see myself. All I had to do is push the off button and then push it again. And now I'm back. I can see me. Yay! That was weird. For 5 minutes, I've been looking at a black screen. I have 8 people in here. All right. That means there's 10. Cool. If you happen to be somebody who just came in, I was having a little technical difficulties. I was looking at a black screen, but y'all could still see me. So I had to test the theory, and I had my salad over here, which I'm eating. That's my dinner. Thank you. That's all you have to do. If you have a black screen and they can see you, just push the off button of the camera, turn it back on, and all of a sudden, thank you, Steve. I know, I'm eating. Before I come up here, I fixed Steve a nice sandwich. Then I fixed me a nice salad. So that's my dinner for the evening. I had a nice, good meal this afternoon. Oh, and guys, very important. Water number 5. I am doing better. 80 ounces of water. Guys, I'm going to measure myself tonight or tomorrow morning just to see where I'm at. Last time I measured, which was 3 to 4 days ago, I was at 3.1 pounds body weight. Okay. You did some metal detecting today? That's awesome. But 80 ounces, these bottles are not, they're 16.2 ounces or something like that. I can't read it. But yeah, but they're still, I do 5 bottles a day. My alarm on my phone tells me next alarm will be in about 7 hours or 8 hours, and it'll tell me to grab a bottle and drink another one, which I do. I try to take big gulps and try to finish them. I'll do my vitamins, my aspirin in the morning before I go to bed tonight. I've got medicine in there. Desert Deb! Hello, my friend. Oh, man. Yeah, so everything's great. I'm doing great, guys. 36 minutes in. Woohoo! And usually if it shows 9 people in here, when I finally get done because of all the watchers, there's watchers in here, 10 people. You also be sure to give me a thumbs up before y'all leave. After you leave, you can click the thumbs up. Or actually, like I said, I've been told, I've done it in y'all's lives, you touch the screen, you go out, you tap the thumbs up, then you touch the screen again, and it brings you back in. That is funny, Desert Deb. Oh, my words. I know. I gave out 2 today. At my friend Larry's church, I'll kind of stick them around the church in different locations. The pastor gave me permission. It was okay. But I just kind of put them in different locations. I got another box of them in today. They're actually now $6.99 for 30 of them. And I order them from Amazon. No, it's a instant thing. Everybody's watching my videos, guys. Some of my videos have hit up in there. I have one that's hit over like 1,500 views. I do these short 15 to 20-second videos where I do these baby Jesus videos. And I probably have one in my pocket now. Yeah, let me get one out. Hold on. Let me dig in there. Hold on. Hey, there's one. Okay, guys. This is, and I can't talk religion, but this is baby Jesus. And what I do, the little plastic little things, I'll do baby Jesuses. Like I did one on this table the other day. And I did the video. The video's out there. And the Jesuses are still over there. I do a video where I'll say, baby Jesus, what are you doing? They might be eating a sandwich. If there's a sandwich that I was working on, I'll put the baby Jesus in. Did you eat all those, baby Jesus? Or I'll have a little piece of caramel. And I'll put baby Jesus on top. And it'll say, baby Jesus, are you on Mount Carmel again? Stuff like that, little bitty puns and stuff like that. It's just fun to do. And if I see somebody, and I know this is a religious thing, I'm not trying to predict, but if I see somebody like me and Larry went into, I think Steve was with us, we all went to a Brahms, and we're all sitting there, and there was this family sitting there, they were all wearing black suits. And I went over there and said, y'all were sure dressed real nice. And the lady came right out and told me, yeah, we just buried my son today. And I said, I am so, so sorry. And I said, my prayers are with you. And I said, I believe in a heavenly family reunion. You will be seeing him again when you get up there. Then I reached in my pocket and I gave the mom a little baby Jesus. I said, this is in honor of your son from me. I said, put that around somewhere in the house. If you want to give it to somebody, you can. And she had little tears in her eyes. She said, thank you for that. I said, you are welcome. And that's what I want to do. Just pass those out for the heck of it. So I'll stop talking about that. Thank you. But yeah, that's but everybody, Desert Deb, what'd you do this week? Come on, Desert Deb. Everybody's been telling what they do. Nerd Locations taking care of a 1 and a 7-month-old. Ooh, doggy. Silent, forgotten. What'd you do this week? Did y'all do any videos? You worked? Okay, yeah. There you go, squirrel. Yeah, you can get them like right now on Amazon. If you punch up, there's a special, I forgot what the company is, but I just got another 30 of them in downstairs that I'm about to add to my other collection. Yeah, but you just, I have, like I said, I did a video. Go back and watch it. I'll probably post it again tonight. There's a video where I have the baby Jesuses over here, and they're on my puzzle. So I walk around the corner and go, "Baby Jesus, is that you? Hey, you look puzzled." Something like that. A dumb little, yeah. It's just fun. Oh, wow. Desert Deb. I don't know how you do all those hours. I miss working. I really do. But I am enjoying retirement. But I would love to go back. But I do. You know, I do Christmas time. I am Santa. So I do that and everything. I'm letting this grow back out again. But I will eventually get it all white. And I'm going to try to use this as my beard eventually one day after I fix these things in my mouth. But yeah, the teeth really don't show that bad, so I could probably still go ahead but I just got to get this thing out, and I want it puffy, and I want to look like Santa. If I don't, then I have my fake beard. I have about 5 or 6 Santa suits in the closet. Who else is in here still? Yeah, I'm just chilling, guys, relaxing. Yeah, we've been here 41 minutes. 41 minutes. Ooh, doggy. But yeah, I might get another one of these. These are the microphones that I use. There's one left in there and there. Yeah. Yeah, I do that sometimes, Squirrel. I'll go into a live sometime and I'll say hi. But there's a lot of people in here, like I said. There may be somebody here right now, which I don't mind. I love you. If you want to come in, I found out some of my cousins have been coming in here on my Monday night lives, and they're from Indiana, but they don't want to type anything in. I found out about 2 weeks ago on a Monday, I had 2 cousins in here. They didn't bother. I wish they'd call in, just type in and say hi. Then I'll say, "Hey, Tammy," or "Hey," I gave away my cousin's name. That's okay. I do want to get back up there because they only live about an hour and a half from where James Dean is buried. I think he's somewhere up above in somewhere in mid Indiana, and I want to go up and see his grave. Yeah, so that would be cool to go do that. And there's a bunch of other people I'd like to go by. I watch where y'all do your videos for the graves, and I don't copy you, but I want to go back to that place. It's like Scott did one back in October here. All right, Silent. Thank you, man. I'll stay out of the trunks. Please, you tell Scott I said hi. Silent, please. Everybody, if you happen to meet up Scott, do the trunk routine. If you don't know what the trunk routine is, ask me here and I'll tell you again. But I've repeated it 2 or 3 times. So everybody's probably tired of it. But you have a safe week. Enjoy work. Don't retire at 58. I did because I had COVID, but then I decided not to go back. Oh, there you go, Squirrel. That'd be cool to go see your mother or your dad. That would be neat. Yeah. That would be, I hope so too. I'm hoping to meet up with Scott. He always says he's not coming, but he kind of slipped a little bit when one of the girls there that he's met about last 2 or 3 of his videos. And she said she's going to be in Dallas sometime mid-year. And I thought, oh, Scott's going to be there and he's going to be here. So he better be calling me for that visit. I would love to be, even if to be in the background. I don't have to be on camera, but he better call me. I do have a subject that I do want Scott or Big Bake on the Move to do. And I've done it a long time ago. It's on the Darlie Routier murders. She's serving death row and she's still there. She's been on death row forever. She has. That would be cool, but do a video there. Squirrel, do a video there. Put your camera up on a stand and that's how I got my start doing these videos. I'll change my subject again. How I got my start. That's why at the very end of my videos, you'll see it's a Hey Mama presentation. Well, my video used to be called a Hey Mama presentation, but I changed it up once I got that Texas symbol. And then my friends gave me an idea of Texas Adventures with BREXTON. I don't know I forgot who gave me that idea, but I loved it. And so I've been sticking with it. And then they've been helping me out with these different things. There you go. Steve saying hi, Deb. There you go. I'm hoping to get Deb here sometime. I know she don't plan to ever probably get to Dallas one day, but I hope she does. We'll get you here. We'll show you around Dallas, take you to Campese's restaurant. But yeah, Darlie Routier, she's serving, but she killed her 2 sons. Her husband was upstairs with the 3rd son. They were sleeping because he had to be at work not that night or the next morning. So he's up there with a smaller child, but the 2 sons were downstairs and she was on the couch. And how does she not get killed? And the 2 sons were murdered right there in front of the television set, sleeping on the ground, sleeping on the carpet in the living room. She said somebody broke in and killed those kids. Well, there was all kinds of evidence that said that wasn't true. The knife was found in the garage. It had the blood on there of the children. Okay. There was a missing knife out of the butcher block in the kitchen. Okay. That was the knife. It's actually, they tried to link it there. She said, oh, that knife's been missing forever. No. And then the biggest thing that got her, and that's why she went to prison, she told the police that he broke in through the garage. There's a screen there and a screen window that he broke in through there. Okay. And she said, look, you can see where she's actually telling the police everything. Look, you can see where he took the knife through the screen and got in through the window. Well, the bad thing about that is when you take a knife and you're sneaking in from outside and the knife belongs in the kitchen in the butcher block, that was one part. But the other part was when you take a knife and you stab a screen, those metal filaments go out from where you stab. They don't go in. So when she went in, if he came in from the out way and stabbed the screen, the metal things would be facing inward. No, they were facing outward. So before she put the knife down, she took a knife, cut the screen, because all the metal filaments were all heading outward. So the knife was stabbed from the inside. Does that make sense to you? So, so the police got her on that one. She said, oh, he must have went out the same way. Well, if the screen was already cut when he came in, then why would he have to use a knife again to go back at it? See, there's just a bunch of, I know where the house is. I know where the kids' graves are. And then the weirdest part about the whole thing, if you go back and watch the video of Darlie Routier, was 48 minutes in. Awesome. The weird thing was when she celebrated their birthday that next week, or one of the boys' birthdays, and they had all this people, friends and family all gather around she was happy and joyous. They were doing a silly string thing at a cemetery. They were spraying silly string all over the place and having a good time. But it was on the news. You're sad about your sons dying. Why would you out there? I understand you celebrate their birthday, but you don't go out there and she's just having a good time talking to her friends and all this stuff and happy and all this stuff. This was like 3 to 4 days after her sons were murdered. Then they arrest her about 2 days later, and they take her and she goes to court, but then she ends up getting the death penalty, which she never got. She's still in prison. She's on death row's waiting list, but she's never gotten it. And it's been, I don't know how many years. I'll have to go back, but check that out, the Darlie Routier investigation. But I want Scott and Randy to come out and do it justice, because my video was there, but I'd rather see a video, because they do those kind of crimes like that, videos, and I'd like them to do it on their channel. But yeah, I said I went to Greenwood Cemetery today and filmed. There's another site I want to do. Back a long time ago in the 70s or 80s, they did a movie with Tom Cruise called, I think it was Born on the 4th of July. Was that the name of it, somebody? It was filmed over in the Oak Cliff area. Well, I have a bunch of black and white photos and pictures that I have that I want to compare. I still got to get it, Larry over there and Steve. We're going to go over there, and maybe Patty. We're all going to go over and figure out where these buildings to match them up. Well, they filmed a lot of it there, and I know some other scenes where they filmed also at downtown court, the downtown mayor's building before they, I don't think they're going to demolish that. I don't know. They're talking about it. But that was another part in the background where they're doing a protest, and he's there so you can see the back of the courthouse. I want to stand exactly where Tom Cruise and all them were doing the film. So, yeah, I want to try to compare there. And, of course, we've done Dealey Plaza, Scott, Logan's Run. Anybody else in here? Nobody's tapping. Type something. I'm missing it. Desert Deb's still here. Cool. Well, like I said, I don't know, guys, exactly when, but I hope get back out. Go back and see my LA videos. I had a wonderful time. I actually got to spend the time with Desert Deb and 909, Jeff and Brittany. That was a wonderful time. That's good, Desert Deb. I'm glad you're listening. But yeah, I had a wonderful time there. Yeah, it's a really good movie. Go back and watch it. You'll see a lot of, I know what I was seeing. The famous scene at the end, the inside of the big dome. There's a scene there with the FINA building. It's over there off of 35. I've actually did a video of the filming locations. One of the buildings was just recently torn down over by Dallas Market Center. One of the buildings where they actually had inside the place where they had the arena where the people were they're rising up and they're supposed to be floating up in the air to this crystal, but they thought they were being renewed, but they weren't. They were actually disintegrating. If your crystal turned silver, you had to go on carousel. It was based on a futuristic type thing. And also the entrance into that world was also the Fort Worth Water Gardens, downtown Fort Worth, where they actually dived in to go under there and find out they went to the city, and that's where they actually escaped also. So, yeah, Logan and the other lady in there and a bunch of other people. So it was a really good show. And they also filmed a lot at North Park. There was some scenes where they jumped from the balcony down to the next level. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. 52 minutes in, guys. Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate everybody. I'm not ready to go yet. Let me have another bite. I'm going to finish this dinner up here. Oh, how was your sandwich, Steve? A salad, cheddar cheese, like I always say, and poppy seed dressing from Kraft. It is wonderful, guys. Oh, my God. Warm my hand by the fire, play with my trains and my Christmas tree. Yeah, but I had a good week. Like I said, I'm working on the Greenwood Cemetery video. I'll have it done tomorrow. My rule, what I'm trying to do now is 4 shorts a day and at least 1 to 2 regular videos. Now, I'm doing these shorter videos, like 3 to 5 minutes. But this Greenwood Cemetery is probably going to be a little bit longer, but there was so much more. I've done a video there before, but this one today, I kind of went all over the park and everything. I might divide it up in 2. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But it's actually come out to 18 minutes now, but I haven't done any dissecting of it and spliced anything out yet. So I've got to go back and do all that. And that's what I'll be working on tomorrow sometime after I go there and then after I do this. But yeah, getting ready. I'll be working the election. Now, Monday night, I will be running a little bit late on my live. I have to go set up at 6 o'clock. We're going to get the room set up Monday night for the election on Tuesday, which I'll be working. So we're going to go for about an hour to the place where we're doing the poll, and we're going to get all the machines all set up and get it all ready to go. When we get in there Monday or Tuesday, we're ready to go. So yeah, so I will be running late from 6. He said it won't take a full hour. We're just going to get the machine set up, and then we're also going to get in there at 6 a.m. on Tuesday, so we can just get the machine set up, and then the next morning we can actually do the rest of it at 6 a.m. because the polls open at 7 and they close at 7. And it takes us an hour to pack everything up. So we'll do all that. So, yeah. But yeah, 55 minutes in, guys. I really had a good time. At one time, we had up to 12 people on the screen. Right now, it's saying 5. Nobody's typing anything. Larry, you still here? Larry. Oh, Larry. Larry, you here? May not be anybody here. Just Desert Deb, me, and Steve. And Squirrel. But yeah, I am going to do a video. I'm going to go out to DeKalb, Texas, and I want to do a video on, I keep saying this every week, and I haven't got a chance to get out there. I want to do a video on the plane crash of Ricky Nelson. The original plane crash site you can't get to. The family have completely denied that. But they have taken the plane fuselage and all that stuff where the main, you can see where the chairs were. They have taken that and put it in the museum downtown DeKalb, DEKALB, Texas. It's up there by Greenville, Texas. But I want to go up there and go see that museum and check that out. And yeah, 1976. Yeah, Squirrel. That's when I graduated. So I remember going to see that at the theater, and I loved it. When I first went to see it, I don't know what grave. What am I going to a grave with Scott? I don't know, Thrasher, yet, because you need to watch it. It's a really good movie, Logan's Run, but you'll spot a lot of areas. Then you can go back. Yeah, I know. I'd love to do a video with Thrasher. I mean, with you, Thrash, I'd love to do a video with, for sure. But Scott says he's not coming here, but I've heard other rumors that he will be meeting some people here. So, don't know. I'll leave it up to that. Ooh, 8 people back up again. That's good. But yeah, so I want to get there, but I also want to go visit a gentleman from the show Bonanza. All right, Thrasher, you have a good one, buddy. Stay out of trouble. Be good. Let me know. I'll watch your live, and for sure I'll try to get in there, buddy. Oh, yeah, I got to do a trunk video. Go back and watch this recent one. If you haven't seen it, let me know. The recent one where I put Steve in a trunk. I haven't done that yet. I will do that. Hey, that's an idea. Hey, Larry, can I put you in a trunk? You were 12? Oh, my words, dude. I was 7. I graduated, so I had to have been 18 when it came out in 76. Oh, also, it was the very, very first role of Farrah Fawcett. She actually has a small part in the very beginning of the movie. She's like the doctor's assistant. He does this laser where he can fix your face up perfectly, and she's standing in the background, and she's calming you down and all this stuff behind your head, and that's Farrah Fawcett. It's one of her first roles. I think it was her first role. I'm not sure. And she got Charlie's Angels later on. So that was kind of cool to know she was here. Yeah. But yeah, guys. But Dan Blocker from Bonanza. That's who I want to go see down in DeKalb, Texas. He's buried down there. It doesn't look like that's going to be hard because they said it's a big square white cemetery. Scott did it back in October last year. It's a big, long, square cemetery. And if you go down the main road down the middle, you'll see a gigantic marker that says Blocker. From the way Scott did it, he said, you can't miss it. So I'm going to go I want to go see that. I'll probably do a little short video on that because Scott's already done it, so I don't want to take away from him and everything. Of course, I don't have the millions and millions of subscribers like he does. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. It's 59 minutes, almost a minute. I love y'all. Thank you for coming in. Like I said, I'm going to be a little late on Monday night, but I will come live eventually as soon as I get on there. Springtime, I will be switching to 6 p.m., and I'll be back out at the bathhouse with all my old friends out there, so I can't wait. Y'all be good. I love you. Desert Deb, everybody here, Mr. Thrasher, Larry, Patty, Nerd Location, Silent Forgotten's already left. Kenneth, this new guy came in. I didn't know where you came from. Glad you came in. Everybody, Thank you for coming in. I love you. About exactly 1 hour. Cool. Y'all have a go. Have fun. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Everybody say goodbye, Steve. Bye, Steve. I'm going to bed. He can hear me. Maybe. But y'all be good. I love you. I'll see y'all Monday night sometime after 7 o'clock. I'm not sure exactly. It might be 7:30. Might be 7:15. I don't know. Might be 7 o'clock exactly. We'll see. Have a great night. I love y'all. Be good. Put your videos out there. Put a link in there. Tell everybody about my channel. I'll tell you everybody about your channels. Every time I go into a live or anything like that, I always post it and send it to my channel to bring other people in. So do the same thing here. If you happen to be on my live, put it out there that BREXTON is live. I love it. So be good. Stay tight. And as I always say in all my videos, don't let the road hit you in the butt. See y'all. Love you.